Stephanie White is assisting with helping Caitlin Clark make a return.
I think the Indiana Fever organization are the reason why Caitlin Clark's not playing.
Caitlin comes back right now. I don't give a damn. We won. Give us the trophy. Give us the rings. It's over.
It was the ankle that set back the progress that she was making from the groin.
Indiana Fever Insider is confirming that Caitlin Clark is fully healed over that groin injury.
Caitlin Clark wants to play basketball. She wants to get back and she's rehabbing. And people have seen this clip.
Breaking news, Caitlin Clark is fully cleared and ready to play, but the Indiana Fever are blocking her return. This changes everything. Stay tuned for updates.
Caitlin Clark wants to play basketball. She wants to get back and she's rehabbing. And people have seen this clip. I think Caitlin Clark is probably going to play something in the offseason because she's still out here working out during a season trying to get better. She is there with Austin Kelly. She's there working out, shooting a deep three.
Many fans now believe the Indiana Fever organization is the main reason Caitlin Clark isn't playing. While supporters insist she's ready to return, the team continues to operate as if the system works without her.
The Indiana Fever's current system works without Caitlin Clark. Like, it does. Like, the way the Indiana Fever play right now does not work with Caitlin Clark. Like, it absolutely doesn't. Like, you could definitely use her in, like, a Shea Petty role, but, like, she's just another player then. And if Caitlin Clark is just another player, there's no need to talk too much about that. And I understand they made the semifinals, but, like, they beat an Atlanta Dream team who was significant. And people are like, oh, they're way better this season than last season.
If the Fever truly saw themselves as championship contenders, Clark would already be back on the floor. Instead, the front office seemed to accept they couldn't beat the Aces, so they held her out.
I think if they make the finals, in hindsight, the Indiana Fever owners are going to be like, we fucked up. We just lost it. We just basically threw away our chance at the championship. We threw away a shot at the championship for this, which is not great. We threw away our shot at the championship for precaution. But at the end of the day, I still think if they lose it, I still think they probably think they're going to lose to the Aces. And look, I don't know exactly how Caitlin Clark playing would affect this, like, grit and grind Fever. But I do think to give him a punch a chance in the final, she'd need to play. But with Caitlin Clark, like, she's out. I don't know what's going to be happening. But anyway, I'll see you guys.
What shocked fans even more was the roster decision. A rule loophole could have allowed Clark's return if another player were ruled out, but the Fever chose to leave her off the active list entirely.
Somebody said Coach White should have included her on the list of the playoff players. Imagine the game and the reaction by the fans. Yeah, man, but like I told y'all, it's a loophole. Caitlin Clark can come back. I don't give a damn what these fake reporters are saying. Guy Agnes saying she can't come back. I think Chloe Peterson, y'all fake. Y'all lying. She can't come back. We're exposed it. Debate us on that rule if she can come back or not.
Adding to the confusion, Coach Stephanie White was spotted on the court working directly with Clark in practice. Fans immediately questioned why the head coach would be personally training her if there was no plan for her to play.
They ain't helping her for nothing. Stephanie White ain't in her face defending her for nothing. This is a head coach of a basketball team in the middle of the semifinals. Why she out there working with Caitlin Clark? Because they cook. I'm telling you right now, they cook. Don't be surprised Caitlin Clark come back. I don't give a damn with nobody.
Head coach Stephanie White openly admitted that Caitlin Clark loves to compete and wants to play. But despite her drive and recovery progress, the Fever's cautious approach kept her sidelined.
She loves to compete. She loves to play. She loves this team. She loves her teammates. And it's been a roller coaster. I mean, as someone who's had multiple injuries, like, I can say that it's hard being away from the team, and it's hard not doing what you love to do. But what I've absolutely been so proud of her for is her continuing to pour into her teammates. I mean, she is the number one cheerleader on the sideline. She continues to be engaged in everything that we do.
Team insiders say Clark's groin injury had healed long ago, yet the organization continued to lean on it as the explanation. In truth, the injury narrative became a shield, a way to justify holding her out rather than risk an early return.
The Indiana Fever have been manipulating us and scamming us because they knew this had nothing to do with her groin. That girl groin has been good. He's telling you it's the bone bruise in the ankle. That is what it is.
Reporter Scott Agnes later clarified that an ankle bone bruise was listed as the official reason. Even then, fans argued Clark could still contribute, while the Fever stood firm that she would not return.
Accumulation an accumulation, of injuries that Clark has gone through. And it just, the season that wasn't meant to be, unfortunately, for Cece. But she's not coming back in the playoffs, as you heard stated there. It was the ankle that set back the progress that she was making from the groin.
According to sources close to the team, Clark was fully cleared from the groin issue. Still, instead of activating her for the postseason, the Fever chose precaution, leaving their biggest star on the sidelines at the very moment fans wanted her most.
If a player on the active roster is ruled out due to injury, that opens up a legal, documented pathway for another player, even one previously ruled out, to be activated in their place as long as the player is medically clear and the spot exists. Now look, Dantes has been out 3 games. She's in concussion protocol, hasn't suited up, and hasn't looked close to return. If they declare her out for the rest of the postseason and Caitlin is medically cleared,
Caitlin Clark wants to play basketball. She's rehabbing, working, and fans just saw her drain a deep shot in practice, proof many believe that she's already game ready.
I guess a clip from young Thanos on on TikTok. So I do want to apologize again that haven't been on top of the news for too long. Hopefully.
Alongside Austin Kelly, Clark has been spotted taking long-range threes during the season, fueling speculation that her return is closer than the team admits. Some fans insist the Fever are deliberately holding her back.
They're more so a reason why Caitlin's not playing than, Caitlin not wanting to play, or Caitlin not being 100% healthy, or, Caitlin's body not holding up. I think it's a case where they saw what happened to Tyrese Halliburton, and financially, I think it's much more Caitlin Clark is much more lucrative than Tyrese Halliburton.
A recent clip only added to the buzz. Head coach Stephanie White assisting Clark in drills, even defending her directly. To many, it looked less like rehab and more like preparation for a comeback.
Why would Stephanie White be assisting Caitlin Clark? Heads up if they ain't cooking up something. Because I'm telling you right now, they have a chance to win a champion. And if you got the best player, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, on your team, you unleash Michael Jeffrey Jordan 2.0 on their ass.
Supporters are convinced that if Clark returns, even in limited minutes, the Fever instantly become championship contenders. She's been sidelined for over 2 months, but the belief is clear her presence alone could change everything.
Caitlin comes back like we all want her to, it's over. I can promise. I mean, I'm betting the house on it. If Caitlin comes back right now, we're going to get through the aces, and we're going to beat whoever we hands down, because now Caitlin coming, that's a whole nother dynamic. And the team is already firing on all cylinders.
Head coach Stephanie White praised Caitlin Clark's relentless work ethic and competitive fire, noting that even while sidelined, she has remained locked in at the gym, determined to get back on the court.
Very rarely on the offensive end, but we have seen Caitlin Clark hit the deck and not run back on defense. It's not like we haven't seen Alicia Gray do it a bunch of times in the playoffs. Not like we haven't seen Aja do it. It's not like Paige doesn't do it 3 times a game. It's not like Angel doesn't do it twice a game. Like, everyone does it, but Caitlin most definitely. The only player on that Fever team that I'm going to say never takes a play off is Lexi Hull.
Insiders revealed that Clark's groin injury had healed weeks ago, with the real issue being a bone bruise in her ankle. That detail has fueled growing questions about why the Fever continued to delay her comeback.
The groin was fine a long time ago. The groin isn't the issue. So why they're continuing to let that linger on, people thinking it's the groin. Scott Agnes is exposing the groin has been fine a long time ago. When they was lying to y'all saying she was day-to-day, the groin was good.
Clark has been seen shooting at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, but sources confirm she was never cleared to return for the postseason. Despite visible progress, the ankle setback ultimately kept her out of action.
And then on top of that, like, the reality is she's not in a position to play. I posted the video down in Atlanta, and I strategically saved that to after game 3. That was, 5 hours till before game 3. And I'm like, look, Caitlin, she's not going to play. This isn't a return. Let's hold this. And the focus should be on this game in these players. And then absolutely going to put that out because fans want to see it. They want to see any glimpse of what Caitlin's doing.
Fever insiders maintain Clark is now fully recovered from the groin injury, but debate rages over why she wasn't allowed to suit up. To fans, she looked ready, making her absence from the playoff floor all the more puzzling.
Indiana Fever Insider is confirming that Caitlin Clark is fully healed over that groin injury. Guys,
Many fans believed Caitlin Clark was ready to return, and some argued the Fever threw away their championship hopes by keeping her sidelined. Without her, they felt the team had little chance against the league's top contenders.
I think if they make the finals, in hindsight, the Indiana Fever owners are going to be like, we just lost it. We just basically threw away our chance at a championship. We threw away a shot at a championship for this, which is not great. We threw away our shot at a championship for precaution. But at the end of the day, I still think if they lose it, I still think they probably think they're going to lose to the Aces.
Supporters were so confident in her impact that they declared, "Give us the trophy, give us the rings," convinced a Clark comeback would have ended the title race before it began.
Caitlin comes back right now. I don't give a damn. We won. Give us the trophy. Give us the rings. It's over. She been out for 10 weeks. So what's that? That's 2.5 months. She's been out for 2.5 months. She's gonna have a little court rust a little bit. But, bro, if Caitlin comes back like we all want her to.
Head coach Stephanie White praised Clark's leadership from the bench, even calling her the team's #1 cheerleader. Fans joked about Coach Caitlin running the sidelines, but beneath the humor was frustration. They believed she belonged on the floor, not stuck in a supporting role.
So that is, again, a big thing. We all know how big it is when it comes to Caitlin Clark, just the energy that she's put in on the sideline. Her basically being, they joke about it, Coach Caitlin like.
But you also can gain a different perspective when you're watching from the sidelines. See it a little bit more from a coach's perspective, from a coach's point of view.
Reporters have highlighted how the Indiana Fever's handling of Caitlin Clark's injury fueled confusion among fans. Some media outlets revealed that the team allowed the impression to linger that her groin was still the problem, which only added to frustration online.
Scott Agnes is exposing the groin has been fine a long time ago. When they was lying to y'all saying she was day-to-day, the groin was good. Keep going, Scott. Keep going. You telling it all. This your tell-all, Scott.
I don't think they still have complete clarity on a solution or what they're doing with that, other than easing her way back, getting all kinds of treatment. The thing I don't think fans understand is she's probably, if you classify treatment, rehab, all that work in basketball, she's probably working as hard as she has ever.
When a clip of Clark shooting at Gainbridge Fieldhouse went viral, many fans took it as proof she was ready to return. But the Fever quickly moved to shut down the speculation, announcing she would not be playing this postseason.
This is Clark getting some shots up at Gainbridge. I have no idea when this was taken. People were passing it off as today. You can see Stephanie White, it looks like, with her, Clark getting some shots up. As far as the date of this filming or the origin of the video, I don't know. I remember ESPN showing some similar footage before one of the Fever games, maybe before the first round.
That didn't stop the debates. Online, fans speculated about potential loopholes that could allow Clark to sneak back into the lineup. Some insisted that even a few minutes of playing time could completely reshape the Fever's playoff run and demanded the team find a way to make it happen.
Caitlin Clark has been ready to come back. She's done everything she could possibly do to make her return to the floor weeks ago, and the Indiana Fever will not allow her to play. They are exposed. They are flat out exposed. She's in the gym. She damn near in the gym dunking.
Caitlin Clark is fully healed, but the Indiana Fever still refuse to let her play. Fans believe her return could be the difference between winning and losing it all. Even a few minutes of Clark on the court might tilt the championship chase in their favor. Instead, the organization has chosen caution over risk, holding her back despite her recovery. To many, it feels like the Fever passed on their best chance at glory by sidelining their superstar.
Indiana Fever Insider is confirming that Caitlin Clark is fully healed over that groin injury. Caitlin comes back right now. I don't give a damn. We won. Give us the trophy. Give us the rings. It's over.
I think if they make the finals, in hindsight, the Indiana Fever owners are going to be like, we fucked up. We just lost it. We just basically threw away our chance at a championship.
Caitlin Clark has been ready to come back. She's done everything she could possibly do to make her return to the floor.
Set back the progress that she was making from the groin. And now we're just going to have to wait a long time. Barring offseason play, it's still, up in the air whether she plays in the offseason. That's not official.
Her body is ready. Her game is ready. But her comeback is still being stopped.
She loves to compete. She loves to play. She loves this team. She loves her teammates.
Indiana Fever Insider is confirming that Caitlin Clark is fully healed over that groin injury.
It was the ankle that set back the progress that she was making from the groin.
Caitlin Clark is ready, but the Fever hit pause. What do you think? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep the conversation going. Caitlin Clark says she's ready, but the Fever keep hitting pause. What's your take? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep the conversation alive.